Hello, it's Howard Vale with another couch interview, and we're going to talk about email marketing. Does it still work? Well, today I've got an expert, Barry Allaway, author of Sales Funnels Made Simple, with a new way of email marketing.
Hi Howard, how are you?
All right, Barry, tell us. So, email marketing, what is it, and how can it be improved with
Well,
this?
I think you something you mentioned in the intro there was around is email marketing alive still? Is it dead? How are open rates going? But industry rates at the moment for an average email sequence about 17%, so it continues to drop. It was about 22% 12 months ago. So in many ways, email marketing, there are some challenges. But in terms of the new sequence that we're going to talk about today, I call this, it's basically about selling the click. In one of the other couch interviews, we talked about the marketer's cruise, and it's actually something I picked up and learned from that event. And there's some big American digital marketers. They're actually getting quite a lot of success out of this, and we're just testing it. So I thought it's worth sharing with people. Now, what would normally happen in the bad old days is I've got a list of X thousands people. Other people have got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. And if I wanted to launch my new campaign to sell my pen, I basically put together a whole load of sales emails and I'd basically blast my list with it. And the challenge with that is what you then get is you're actually doing a hard sell on your whole list. Well, not even a hard sell, but you're doing a sell on your whole list. And there'll be some people who are interested in my pen, and there were some people who aren't. But because you're sort of selling to them, some of those people will unsubscribe. So the whole idea of this new sequence, new campaign, is actually to not sell the pen, but basically say you've got a new pen and you've got an offer on it, and if they are interested, click here to go and find out more. So basically, the simple sequence is it's a seven email sequence. It runs for 4 days. So on day one, you do a little launch and then a follow-up. And then the next 2 days, you just do one email on each of those days. And on the final day, you do a little free email sequence, which basically counts down to say, the offer's ending at X time. And I'll come back to offers ending in a moment. So the whole sequence of 7 emails, though, is just purely saying, we've got this new product. If you're interested, click here and you can find out more. If you're not interested, don't worry, no need to click. And that's all you're doing with it, really. So you're not selling, you're not sort of like being pushy in any way. So for those people who don't want to buy a pen or whatever your product is, you're not going to be peeing them off in the nicest possible sense. They just know we're not interested in this. I'm just going to ignore these few emails.
Yeah.
And what you then do?
Don't interrupt, sorry, but
Yeah,
four emails in 7 days, isn't that sort of saturation? Won't people sort of be sick of it, seeing emails coming in?
Not particularly, because you're not hard selling. These are only, it's basically, headline, paragraph or two, little bit of a PS sign off, being quite friendly. If they're not interested, you're not taking up a lot of their time. You're not taking up a lot of space on their inbox. So it's much nicer than trying to send them, a 5-page long form email sales letter 7 times over 4 days.
Right.
Once for those who are interested and they click,
Mm-hmm.
you then do several things with the campaign. Firstly, you take them to your sales page so they can see what you're offering. There's a video running or whatever. Secondly, what you do is you can tag them. So you basically segment them and add them to your list of saying these people are interested in my pen. So if you've ever got an offer again in the same sector, so if it's a pen, if it's a health and fitness, if it's juicing, whatever it might be, you actually have started to segment your list better so you know what they're interested in.
So can you offer people help on how to set these email sequencing up, Barry?
Yeah, certainly. So we've got we build this sort of stuff all the time. So we've created this as a template within Active Campaign.
Yeah.
So we can lift that out and use it within Active, no problems. If it needs built in one of the other systems, we can do that as well. It is a very simple little campaign. If people have got content, we can work with that. But ideally, all we need to know is what the offer's going to be, what landing page people want them to go to, and then we can create the campaign.
How can people get hold of you then for help?
The best one is www.salesfunnelsmadesimple.co.uk. So get us through the sales funnel site, and the team can help them out with this part of a new funnel.
Brilliant. Sounds really exciting. Barry, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
It's great to chat. Bye.
Bye-bye.